starts with a pretty standard traffic violation. A police officer notices a speeding vehicle and proceeds to chase after the driver. The suspect is driving a red Civic. The officer radioed the dispatcher and commanded the driver by megaphone to pull over. Instead, the driver entirely ignores the officer's warnings and continues on his way. By initial observation, the driver seems either to be afraid of the police or is stressed out and does not know what to do. However, by observing that the driver showed no response over the next few minutes, the situation is a bit more detailed than a blind case of fear and panic.
63 miles an hour, 45, traffic's light. We're continuing past target. Speed's 45 and 30. Pull over! It's not worth it. Just pull over. He stopped at the red light. We're proceeding through the green light. No indication he has any intention on pulling over for me. Looks like we're finally pulling over at Williams and Interchange North. Put your hands up! It's the Waller County Sheriff's Office. You're fleeing and eluding. You're not free to go. Put your hands up. Do it now. You in the red Civic, hands up. Put the windows down so I can see you. Do it now.
573, I could have you.
573. I got one at gunpoint. Actually, the vehicle at gunpoint. No one's acknowledging my presence. Hands up! Do it now! You're not free to go. You're under arrest. You're considered armed and dangerous. Put your windows down. Do it now. Turn the music down so you can hear me. You in the red Civic. You're under arrest. It's the Waller County Sheriff's Office. Still want a gunpoint. No acknowledgement from the vehicle. He's jamming out to his music. Show me your hands. It's the Waller County Sheriff's Office. Show me your hands, please. You're under arrest. You're not free to go. Hey, how's it going? So original was 77 out on 50. Turned my lights on at Grand Geneva, and this is where we ended up. Just no acknowledgement. It's the Waller County Sheriff's Office. Put your windows down so you can hear me.
The behavior of the suspect denotes complete defiance to the police, either willfully or perhaps mentally disturbed. The loud music in particular may indicate a willingness to ignore all the threats and instructions in the environment. This is a factor that makes the police's job even more difficult.
We do not want to hurt you.
573, I have a phone number for that subject.
10-4, can you try giving them a call? Again, they're just jamming out to the music, ignoring us. If you try giving them a call, maybe they'll answer. Looks like he's getting ready to drive away. Stop the vehicle! Put the car back in park! Don't drive away! Your car's gonna get damaged!
The police are trying to communicate with him, not forcing the suspect, and the officer keeps saying that he can get away with a small traffic ticket, that it should not be getting any worse. Put your hands up, roll down the window, and let's talk. It's just a traffic ticket. He tries to calm the suspect down. Still, the suspect is listening to music and showing complete disregard for the warnings of the officers. Just great patience and strategy by the officers here. They'd like to end it peaceably at the driver's own peril. They are not aggressively coercing the suspect. They would like the suspect to surrender the situation voluntarily. These types of behaviors can easily degrade into a dangerous situation with suspects who are often non-compliant. Things start to get serious.
One of our K9, if there's any other K9 in the county available.
Roll down the window.
Hey, I got your window down. I appreciate that, Skylar. Can we talk? I can't hear you very well if you're talking to us. I appreciate your cooperation. Would you mind getting out of the car so we can talk?
$564 on your right.
Skylar, is that you in the car? I don't want to keep calling you the wrong name. My name's Jamie. How can we talk? How can we get through this? Have you guys gone through the new high-risk stops? Next month? Okay. All right, then we'll continue doing what we're comfortable with. Perfect. The new model's really good, but if you had never been trained in it, it's awkward at first.
As the situation stretches out, absolute signals are obtained that the suspect is not about to give in. Police radio headquarters and ask that tire puncturing stop sticks be brought out. Should the suspect attempt to flee, Roads will be blocked to stop the vehicle and possibly harm the vehicle and the suspect. The officers also position their cars at strategic points to safeguard the surrounding traffic and people. By this time, it is no longer a simple traffic ticket, and the suspect is accorded the treatment of a serious crime suspect. This indeed is a necessary measure by the police to ensure safety should the suspect become uncontrollable. However, such measures should be taken with utmost caution and in full coordination with one another to avoid causing injury to the suspect.
565, he is still not willing to comply.
Sounds like he's all by himself. I'd love to break some windows. That stop sticks up around the corner. Skyler, this is Jamie. What can I say to get you to come out of the car? Can you tell my dispatcher what it is that we can do to get you out of the car to comply with us? I don't like playing this three-way where you talk to somebody, they talk to me, and then I talk back. If you can get out of the car and we can talk, that'd be great.
I also have an aerosol OC grenade in my bang box. His hand's back on the steering wheel.
Hey, Jamie, his hands are on the steering wheel. Just tell him to keep them there.
I understand your hands are on your steering wheel. If you can keep them there, that helps us. I appreciate it. Skyler, right now we're looking at some traffic tickets and maybe failure to yield. But if you continue to refuse to comply with our orders, then you might be looking at some crimes. I understand that there's a lot going on in your world, and you and I have never met. So I don't know what's going on in your world, and you don't know what's going on in mine. If you can put the window down or you can come out and we can talk about this, I'm a pretty reasonable guy if you ask around. I was born and raised in Lake Geneva. I know what it's like to grow up here. I understand some of the drama that goes on living in this area. Those are all things I'd love to talk to you about. If you can just put the window down, come out of the car so we can talk. Darren, you good? All right. New Lake Geneva guy to my left, you good? All right, what's your name?
Rami, how are you?
Rami? Okay. I'm Jamie. When Bearcat gets here, box him in the front, I'll pull up and pin him between the cars.
We can put a 40 in the back window, see what happens, and then we'll work on getting an aerosol in there.
Okay. I would, when you say back window, like one of the back passenger door windows rather than the big one?
Yeah, back passenger.
Yeah. Okay. Because we can probably send the dog in through that window. Skyler, again, we don't want to hurt you. We don't want to damage your vehicle. We do need you to comply, though. If he opens the door, the canine's going to take commands. So don't chase, don't run, don't yell.
565, he advised he's just going to put his car in drive and go to work.
Skyler, do not drive away. Your car is going to get damaged. You are not free to go. Skyler, I don't want to damage your car, but you told our dispatcher you're going to drive away, and that is going to end badly. Your car is going to get damaged. You may get hurt. You're going to face felony charges. Right now, you're not looking at any felonies. If you can get out of the car and talk to us, that will help all of us.
He stated your felony statements, I believe you're making over the intercom, sound better than complying.
I understand you think more charges is better than just getting out of the car, but that's not going to help you. And again, your car's going to get damaged and you might get hurt. We don't want anybody to get hurt, Skyler. Darren, so the Bearcat's going to pin him to the front. I'm going to drive up, pin him to the back. If you want to go back to your car and pull it up so that we have some cover. Hey, Skyler, appreciate your cooperation with communicating with our dispatcher. If you can continue to do so, that'd be great. Sorry about that.
The police are in contact with the suspect's family. They also make a call to the suspect. Police officers identify the suspect, Skyler. The police maintain an approach towards Skyler to bring him down calmly, without forcing him. Even after repeated calls and efforts made to reach the suspect, Skyler listens to music in the car. The police ask Skyler to roll down his window and cooperate with them multiple times. Roll down the window, let's talk. We can't protect you if you don't cooperate, they warn. The incident is to be prevented from tragedy by the police's patience. Skyler's resistance may be related to a kind of internal war inside of him, where he was trying to make the police fire. Besides, the fact that the suspect keeps listening to music maybe points to the idea that he does not want to feel the reality. It looks like the danger for the suspect is growing, and the end is close.
Please exit the vehicle.
Skyler, it's the Waller County Sheriff's Office K-9 unit. If you do not start to comply, there's a potential you may be bit by the dog. You need to step out of the vehicle with your hands up, facing away from us. If you do not comply, you may be bit by the canine. Keep up. Keep up.
See what happens. I got a window punch too.
We got less lethal here. We've got a canine. Our first option is a non-deadly encounter. We're going to use our canine.
We an Amber Alert going on?
No, it's notifying these houses.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't want to hurt you, buddy. Come on, man. Just comply with us, man.
Wait. Gosh, you gotta take Green with you. I'm gonna breach the window. Skylar, we don't want you to get hurt. We cannot guarantee your safety. Ready?
While at the scene, police officers prepare for the possibility of the suspect fleeing, while at the same time they call K9 teams to the scene. Later on, Skylar lowers the window of the vehicle and begins to engage the police in talk. Police officers attempt to talk Skylar out of the vehicle so that he could peacefully surrender. The incident is dutifully contained. This point in the story indicates that we are almost at an end of a time full of ambiguity. Skylar is still unpredictable at this time. The police have taken all security measures to avoid any damage. Yet there's a slim chance if Skylar doesn't cooperate, the situation will move to a more hazardous level.
We don't want to hurt you. We have a dog present here, buddy. We don't want to bite you. If you fail to comply, you will get dog bit.
Give your warnings then.
Skylar, this is your final warning. If you do not come out of the car, you're going to get dog bit. The only action you can do to not get dog bit right now is to step out of the car. You're going to get dog bit. This is your last warning. You're under arrest. Open the door.
Okay, he's coming out.
Hey, go ahead, sir. Step out.
Skylar, step out of the car.
All right.
You're under arrest. You are not free to go.
Melissa's hand for some You're gonna get dog bit. Step out of the fucking car.
Out of the car.
Out, man. You're gonna get dog bit. Step out of the car.
I'd rather get shot.
Step out of the car. All the way on the ground. All the way on the ground.
Down. Down on the ground.
I'm down. Holy shit. This is not a Brazzers video. Yo, chill.
I got it.
All right, he's good. To the side.
Oh, at least take me to dinner before you molest me. God damn. I was just talking about how I feel bad for the people getting right now. Now y'all doing it to me. This is crazy.
Tell me about it. You're looking at a speeding ticket.
The police are showing patience and strategy in trying to handle Skylar. The situation is complex and can be dangerous because the suspect refused to receive a normal ticket for a traffic violation. On the other side, the patient vigilance of the cops in taking the suspect into custody without incident is critical in preventing escalation of the situation. Incidents such as this serve to remind how important the police approach is. Skylar's refusing to cooperate turns what should have been a simple traffic stop into a serious flight and resistance. The situation was patiently and in a controlled manner managed. If Skylar does not cooperate, the situation could have serious consequences.